Hey everybody, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here today. We're going to do some mixed media play. So we're going to get started here in just a moment. Thank you for being here. First and foremost, I really appreciate you supporting me in my creative ventures of creating art and sharing it with y'all. Do check out the description box below to links to my website. If this is your first time here, say hello in the chat because I really want to say hi to you. And know that while you're here, you earn a virtual currency called Junk Bucks. And that's just by being here. When you speak up in the chat, it registers that you're here. And then you can also earn Junk Bucks by playing the in-chat games. We have what's called the Boss Fight and FFA. It does cost 10 Junk Bucks, again, which you earn for free just for being here, but you could win, who knows. I saw people win as much as 150 Junk Bucks. I am doing a giveaway right now, so if you'll check exclamation point raffle, and I'm giving away 200 junk bucks. If you want to see how many bucks you have, type exclamation point bucks, and when you get to 10 junk bucks, type in award and you get a $10 off coupon. I know I've sent out several coupon codes. If I've missed you, do go to my website at lindaisrael.com and click on the contact form and say, hey, I redeemed my coupon code, so that way I can reply back to you, because sometimes communication doesn't go through, so let's try it that way. Also, if you win a prize today, make sure that you contact me through my webpage. And if you create a user account, then I can mail your package to you a lot easier. Hey, Giovanna, welcome. And Tina and Angelica and hey, Natty Girl, so glad to have you here. Carrie Barber and Kristen and Deanna and Kathy Lake and Cheryl, so glad to have you all here. I really appreciate you being here. Angelica is going to be my official note taker today as Robin is on vacation. Hey, Diane, so glad to have you here as well. Diane and Angelica are administrators in my group, the Friendly Junk Journal people. So do check out that group. Now, if you're watching this as a replay, if you go just below my face and click on that little gear, you can change this to 2 times the speed to get through it faster. I am live on Mondays at 3:45 p.m. and again on Thursdays at 12:30. I think I will be off on Thanksgiving Day because we're going to have family here. It depends on what time they're going to be here for lunch, early dinner. If it's going to be later, then I'll go ahead and go live. If not, I will be silent. I may put up a video or something, okay? If you have any questions, put them in all caps. I'll do my best to read those while I can see them. If I don't see it, I apologize. The chat sometimes moves pretty quickly. Ask again, or one of the admins may ask as well. All righty. Woohoo! You got 35 points. Good job. That was a good one for that boss fight. Congratulations. All right, so we've got a couple of journals today that y'all can choose from. If I get $40, then y'all get to pick one of these journals. So I've got a Christmas journal. The outside is 8.5 by 11. The inside pages are just short of that because this kit was one of those that had borders around the edges, and no, it didn't have borders. I printed it on my old laser printer. That's what it was. This is from last year. I did the 31 days of Christmas, I think it was. So each one has little prompts that says, not 31, just 31 days, I think it was. What goals did you complete this year? What is your favorite winter activity? So I've just got a variety of Calico Collage images in here. I've got the Advent numbers. I've got some gel prints, some old greeting cards. That's one of the journals that you can choose today. I have a journal from Casey that Casey sent to me. So if this is a journal that you're interested in being able to have today, whenever we get to $40, if you want to choose this journal, you can do that. I like that she's put it in a 3-ring notebook so that you can add and remove pages as you see fit. I'll set this up here. And then I've got 2 of my mixed media journals is what I'm going to call this. This is a hodgepodge of leftover projects that I went ahead and just made a journal or 2. Actually, I made 4 total. So you're going to get a variety of my mixed media pages in here, some Calico Collage images from different kits, some of my digital downloads as well, and the same with this one. This has got the flittering gems on the cover, and then a couple of the flittering gems on the inside journal pages, as well as some other planner pages. This is from Exquisite Dreamer. using some of my stencils from the Stencil Club and whatnot. So those are the options. When we get to the end, I will tell y'all what we've got, and we'll go from there, okay? So welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Bonnie, so glad to have you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we've got, oh, let me quickly show you what I do with it. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Carrie Barber, for your donation. Thank you so much. This was the journal that I made Monday on the live stream using the Christmas Peacock kit and some of my mixed media pages, some rubber stamps from Beeline Designs. I just had fun. This is a greeting card that I put in here. Some of my gel print and stenciling that I did. Some mixed media pages, just a variety of things. And this is the one that was won on Monday, and I hope to be shipping out a bunch of stuff tomorrow. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. Yeah, hello to everyone that just got here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. Jennifer, good job. You're getting there. Thank you so much. All right, so gel printing. I've got a 8x10 and a 5x7 gel press. This is just the brand that I have, is the gel plate, gel press, not the jelly. I just have the gel, mainly because I took a workshop a while back at Creativation in Phoenix, Arizona, and I got to meet Sally, who kind of helped us with how to use a gel plate, and I particularly like this style. You could make your own. That's up to you. Thank you, Karen, for your donation. Thank you, Jennifer and Carrie Barber, for your donation. Yeah, the Peacock Christmas Journal. You like it, Diane? That was awesome. It was a lot of fun making that one. I'll be making another one on Monday using the larger kits from Calico Collage for the Christmas Peacock. All right, so the dancing sheep stayed up way too long, and I know I changed that. So I've got a few stencils here. Some of these are from the Stencil Club. Some of them are just stencils that I offer in my shop. So let's kind of flip through here. Let's see what I want to work with. I think I might like this one. This is the Christmas ornaments one. I think that'll be good. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a couple of journal pages using these stencils. And I think I'm going to start with, what's a good color? I don't want to traditional Christmas colors, because that's not what the Royal Peacock is if I use that in the kit. And I didn't get it done today, but do check tonight or tomorrow. I will have a free digital download for those of you that are YouTube subscribers that have donated, is what I meant to say. And you're a member of my YouTube donators group. So if you make a $1 donation today, I can add you to that membership on my website, and then you can get the free digital downloads. And I've got a couple of new digital downloads that Calico Collage created for me that I'm going to give to y'all. And if you don't make a donation, you can purchase those for a really low price. I think they'll have them for like $1. I don't know if it's $1.50 or $1.25. It's be really inexpensive. So you want to check those out whenever you get done here. Hey, Tanya, welcome to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. So I want some bright colors. So I think what I'm going to do is, I think I know what I'm going to do. All right, so I'm going to start with a teal kind of color. So I'm going to coat the gel plate with this teal. I could do it with multiple colors, but for some reason, when I start blending too many colors, I get too much paint on my palette. So this time I'm not going to put as much down. I'm going to try to anyway. And I'm going to go ahead and coat this little gel plate while I'm at it. Try to smooth this out. I think I need to clean my brayer. It's got some crusty bits on it. Over here to my right, I have a couple of pieces of paper to roll off my brayer, and then I have a cake pan that is full of water. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay down this stencil first, and then I've got, this is from the November Stencil Club, and this is from the Retro Panel. So I'm going to put this Retro Panel 2 over here. I'm going to go ahead and mop up through this retro panel just a little bit. I've got some book pages that I had coated with ivory acrylic paint. And so I like doing that because if I want to keep it simple, if you will, with the gel print, and when you're picking up through a stencil like this, it's kind of plain, but I think it looks kind of cool when you do it on a book page. So over on this one, I'm using just standard copy paper. The cheaper is what I use. The cheaper stuff is just fine for me. Angelica is the official note taker today, Barb. Oh, I hope you feel better, Julie. I'm so sorry that you don't feel well. The subscription boxes are now listed in my shop. I listed them early. Normally, I don't do that until the last Monday of the month, but I decided to try to get them out a little bit sooner. If you're getting a subscription and you want to get it before I ship out, meaning yours doesn't renew until December the 15th, and you would like it sooner, then send me a message on my website, and I can move up your date and ship it out as soon as I have all the supplies. And I'm hoping to ship out next week. Oh, I like that. That's using the stencil, picking up. Thank you, Kathy, for your donation. And then we're going to have this one over here. Like that. Cool, huh? All right, so I'm going to lift this stencil up. This is something different that I do. And I'm going to put that in my water over here. I'm going to leave this one. And then I'm going to put down the ornament stencil. I'm trying not to mess up here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the ornament stencil down. And then we're going to apply a different color on the back side of this. So this should be interesting, I think. So I'm going to use a blue. I'm going to use the same blue over here as well. No, wait. I changed my mind. I'm going to use gold. Where'd it go? I think this gold would look really cool. All right, so I'm just going to put a little bit of this gold on here, and then I'm going to spread it out. I'm using different types of acrylic paint. I'm using what I call crafter's paint, and then I'm using what I call artist grade. It's a heavier body paint. Use whatever you have. Test it out. When you try it, you'll kind of figure out what you like best. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and lift this stencil. And so now we've got the ornaments with that other pattern. And I'm going to put this in the water. And then I'm going to put some gold paint over here and then let this sit for a moment. Oh, thank you, Bonnie, for promoting my products. I greatly, greatly appreciate that. If you haven't created an affiliate account on my website, do that. Because if you're sharing my products and you want to share the link to that product, you can get a commission of, I think it's 10%. Just because you're promoting it. You're kind of like my extended design team, if you will. So if you're interested in sharing that and earning a little bit of money, do go create a account in the affiliates area. I have to go in and manually approve you, but you have to do it yourself. So thank you for creating the account. All right. Hey, Bonnie. All right, let's see. Thanks so much, Bonnie. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else. You're welcome. Oh, you have to go to work, Julie? Well, I hope you feel better and enough that when you'll be able to work. You still need your coupon code, Barb? Okay, I know I've sent several of them. It must not be going through. I'll try again today. And I apologize. You know, I'm blonde, and I'm an artist. I'm a free spirit. Thank you, Diane. Thank you so much. What else? Oh, I made a couple of journal cards yesterday while I'm waiting on this. I took scraps of my gel plate prints, and then this background is using this vine background. It's huge, and I just kind of kissed it to the page, and then I just glued those down so you have a little tall journal card. It doesn't have to be overly embellished. It's still pretty flat, but it's got a pretty decoration on it. And I like that I use this emboss piece along with the Moroccan stencil over here. So it's just kind of fun. Yeah, okay, Tammy, I, for some reason, I'm having a problem finding you for your email. Could you message me on my website at lindaisrael.com? Because I don't know why it wasn't connecting when I did a search for you so I could get your email address. So if you will message me, pretty please, through lindaisrael.com using the contact me form, then I can reply to that. Please and thank you. All right, I think I've stalled just long enough for this to dry. Now I'm going to use the darker blue on this one because I think that'll give us a really cool effect. Thank you so much for adding it to my notes. All right, let's do this. I don't think I have enough paint. I need a little bit more. It's resisting a little bit on the heavy body acrylic, so I really want to make sure that I get a good coat of paint so that all the layers will come up. I haven't done it like this in a while, so I'm hoping my theory is going to work. Okay, thank you, Tamara. Thank you. All right, so now let's pick this one up. I think on this one, I'm just going to use ivory paint on the back side because I really don't want to alter that teal that I use. We'll see how it comes out. Thank you, Angelica, for your help. I greatly appreciate it. Diane, thank you as well. Having these wonderful ladies help out is such a blessing to me. I'm so blessed to have connected with these people, as well as Austin. Austin is one of the dudes, the crafty bro, here on YouTube. If you have a YouTube channel, do for sure say in the chat that you have a YouTube channel. All right, I'm going to pick this one up. All right. How's everybody doing today? I know Jilly's got to go to work, so is everybody else doing okay? Is y'all having a great week? I'm having a busy week. I've been really busy this week. Well, of course, I'm always busy. Thank you, Nettie Girl, for your donation. Now, remember, if you haven't already, please go to my website at lindaisrael.com and create a user account. And then I will get you added to the YouTube donators, and you get a discount on products in my shop, and then you get the free digital downloads. And then at the end of this video today, those of you that have donated will get a chance to pick one of those 4 journals that I showed. All right, let's see how this one turned out. I think I've left it. I've petted it enough. It should have had some good loving. It should be ready to lift, right? All right. Oh, I like it. All right, you ready? You ready for the big reveal? Okay, what do you think? So the ornaments are behind the pattern. So if I did this in reverse order, I could do the ornaments first and it wouldn't have a design on top of it. It would just be the ornaments and the design would be in the background. But I kind of like that. Isn't that cool? Set this over here. Now let's check out this one. I may need to do some more of those. I kind of like the way that gold comes out. Maybe we'll do a different technique. And then this was the one I made with the gold and the teal and putting that white on the background. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous! You like it? Is that pretty? That's a way to use 2 stencils. Use 2 stencils. Oh, let's do this guy. Okay, so let's do this darker blue. So I've got a little, I'm almost got a paint booger. All right, let's put a little bit of this blue. I'm going to add a little bit of, oh, I've got this metallic white. So I'm going to add just a little bit of metallic white to that blue. And I'm going to kind of mix it up on the palette here. So it's going to lighten that blue just a little bit. It'll have a little bit of a pearlescent look to it. Okay. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Smooth out the paint. I know, I'm weird. All right, I'm going to go ahead and... I wasn't going to coat this one, but I guess I will now. I'd better put some paint on it, huh? Add some paint. Okay. All right, so now I've got the snowman stencil, and I'm going to lay that snowman stencil down here. And then I'm going to mop up through that snowman, as Sonia Logan would say, Mo-man. Oh, you did? Okay. That's okay, Barb. I'm sure it'll get here fine. You're very welcome, Barb. Dink, dink, dink. Oh, yeah, and if you haven't already seen, I'll show you behind me, the Christmas tree. That's the dress form. And I'm collecting little ornaments. Don't go crazy. Little ornaments to put on there. And I'll give you 200 junk bucks. And then in December, just before or around Christmas, I will have a drawing for those that sent some ornaments to me. And we'll give you guys and gals a chance to win a prize. I forgot to do the stencil on that one. I need a stencil. Oh, let's do this one. I like this one. That's the peacock stencil. And I've got a little book page. So hopefully it's not too dry. I let it set too long. I was chatting. Throw me a bone, Giovanna says. Thank you, Giovanna. Thank you. Yeah, I should scan that one. Okay, I will. I'll scan that one in. I'll scan it in. I think that turned out really cool. I love the way that ornament looks. All right, so we're going to peel this one back. So now we have the peacock images in blue. And I could spray that with some Tattered Angels to give it even more of a cool effect. You're in your jammies, your new jammies. All right, let's pick up the snowman. And there's the snowman. Isn't that kind of cute? Just kind of abstract snowman. All right, so let's add some color to this. And I think, let's just go back with the, this metallic white. I think that'll be a cool look. Put some metallic white. These snowmen have little arms, so they have a little bit of detail, so I got to roll over them a few times to get that paint down in that part of the stencil. But it seems to be coming up pretty good. Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to go ahead and put this stencil in the water so it can be washing off, and this can be drying. I'm going to go ahead and put, let's put some gold on this one with the peacock image. I need some more paint. I'm running out of some of them, and I haven't been to the store to buy any. I have a budget too, y'all. So I'm trying not to spend too much, because Henry says, don't spend anything or I have to go get a job. Alrighty, so there's the metallic gold. Ooh, that's gonna look pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and put that over here. I do have some tutorials that'll be coming up starting December the 1st. It's going to be part of the 12 days of junk journal gift ideas, and there's going to be several people that are members of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group that are going to be creating tutorials, doing different things. Let me get the list and I'll read it off to you. I was trying not to get out of camera shot, but it was too far. So you're going to have embellished handmade envelopes, stationery gift set pocket folder, create triple pockets for junk journals, how to use your old greeting cards, fabric scrap journal cards, creating cluster envelopments, little notepads, or even post-it note holders or that kind of thing. Pardon me. Embellished postcards as journal cards, and some of those may be completely faux postcards, and some of them may be vintage postcards that they convert. We've got shaker cards for junk journals, napkin embellished cards like playing cards, bingo cards, guest check, any type of card that's, you know, you're putting a napkin on top of it to give a cool look. Bulb pen embellishments using these little bulb pens and making embellishments. And then lastly, it'll be an embellishment book. So the concept is some of these items could go inside of that book. So that's coming up December the 1st. All right, Barb, enjoy making supper. Yeah, I know. Don't enjoy it when husband says, I have a job, Giovanna. I know, but it doesn't pay much. Hubbies don't take their own advice. That's true, Janice. Sometimes they don't. All right, I think I'm going to go back with the blue on the back side of this, and I'm not going to dilute it. That way it'll kind of give this mottled look, I hope. That's my thinks on this, my thinking on this. I didn't wait long enough. The snowmen are kind of bleeding a little bit. They're bleeding! Is that the same as melting because they're snowmen? All right, we got a good coat of paint here. And then I'm just going to lay another copy page on top. I could use a book page as well. Kind of depends upon the look you're going for. Okay. You're hungry? Angelica, you said you had all your snacks. Now eat your snack, okay? Looks like a lot of people won 19 junk bucks in the last boss fight. Congratulations. All right, I've got 6 minutes and 57 seconds, and the last one can go, or the next one can go. All right, I'm going to put some blue on this one, and then we'll lift it. I forgot to tear out some more pages out of my old book, so I'm hoping... Okay, that's just lifting. Come on now. Cooperate. Alright, I think I got it this time. So I'm trying to use what I have laying here. At first, I couldn't find the pages that I had painted on. I had painted a whole bunch. And I was like, okay, where did I put them when I cleaned up last? Oh, that was the chocolate was 30 minutes ago. It's gone already. Hey, Regina, welcome. You didn't have a big enough stash there, Angelica. Alrighty, got a little bit of paint here, so I'm just gonna wipe that off. All right, let's see what how this one turns out. Okay. Go snowman! That's cool. Wouldn't that make a great journal page to write on? I may scan that one in. I think that would be a good one to have. Oh, thank you, Diane, for your donation. Thank you so very much. You like it? If I do the snowman in white translucent paint and pick it up with a navy blue piece of paper, not white, would it work? You know, I can try it. I've got the metallic paper, the metallic white. So let me grab a blue piece of paper and we'll see how that works, okay? Oh, thank you, Liz. I'm so glad you got it. I was worried that you wouldn't get it because I didn't have your correct address. You know, I think we talked about it, that I did it wrong. So I'm glad it arrived. Yay! Yay! And then this was the gold with the peacock in the blue. Cool? The snowman page came out good. All right, so let's get a blue piece of paper. Giovanna, would this blue be okay? It's not a dark blue, but that's a light blue. Would that be okay? If not, I'll keep looking. I don't have, what is this one? I have a navy piece of cardstock. I was trying to see what I had that would work, and I think that would work. Let's do it. Let's do it with that light blue. Yeah, I've got different colors here, so I'm gonna clean off the snowman stencil. So I've just got it out of the water bath, and I'm just gonna blot it off. Okay. The snowmen are cute. Thank you. You like the snowman? Yay. All right, so there is the snowman stencil. I'm going to try to dry it a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to set this over here to the side. Thank you, Angelica. Aw, just to confuse yourself and you have to convert. All right, so I'm going to put down the metallic, it's white craft paint. So it's not really translucent, but it's metallic. So we'll see how this looks, okay? Kind of smear this around. Alrighty. There's a string. Alright, so we're going to mop this up through the stencil. Okay, with this blue page. So I'm kind of getting that in the center, and we'll do this. All right, Julie, have a good day. I have not used construction paper for journals on a gel plate or anything because I don't have any construction paper. Just know that construction paper has a tendency to age rapidly because it's cheap paper. But if you don't care that it could get kind of dingy looking, and it could also become kind of brittle, use it. It's okay. I would back it with something else. Yes, that paint I have. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm going to put something texture over here. Oh, let's get some bubble wrap. So I've got, this is kind of, all right, so that makes a cool pattern. We'll just do that. So I'm really trying to rub in here through the stencil so I get all of that pattern. Okay. You're welcome, Regina. All right, so there's the snowman on the blue paper. Is that what you're looking for, Giovanna? Squirrel. All right, it's time for the raffle. If you haven't already joined that raffle, I'm going to put some paint on here and then we will draw. So I'm going to put paint on both of them. So this time, because we use the white paint, let's put the blue paint on the back side of that. Ooh, that was way too much paint. Way too much paint. Okay. Try to get it in all the places. And if you have the space, you could take this stencil and lay it on top of another sheet of paper instead of dropping it into a water bath. In fact, I'm going to try that today. I'm going to move some stuff really fast and get a piece of paper. All right, we're gonna change to the sewing cam So we're over here on the sewing cam, and then I'm going to grab this stencil. I'm trying to get it where there's not any paint, and I'm going to lay it on top of this piece of paper as easy as I can. And then the back side is kind of messy, so I'm just grabbing another sheet of paper just to mop up that paint. You got to work pretty quickly or your paper will stick to the stencil. So there I was just cleaning it off. That's kind of cool though. It kind of gives a ghost effect. And then let's peel this one back. So there's a different way, Giovanna, by using the paint on top of the stencil and then mopping it up, you get a cool effect. Sewing cam without the sewing cam, right? All right, let's do the giveaway. I'll bring this back over here so you can see it. Is that kind of cool? I need to put a piece of paper on here and lift this one with that bubble wrap. And we're letting this one set for a moment. But I'll lay this over here so you can kind of see it. Like the way that looks? All right, let's do the giveaway. Pardon me. All right. Let's go to the giveaway. All right. This winner's getting 200 junk bucks, and that winner is Janice Primer. Woohoo! You got 200 junk bucks. You're getting closer to getting another coupon. All right. Christy's not here. I hope she's okay. Well, I'm going to wait. I won't do what I was going to do. I'm changing it up. Okay. All right, so here's what I've got. I've got 2 sets of some journal cards that I made using mixed media pages. I made these during a live event a couple weeks ago, maybe even a week ago. And so I'm going to split these into 2. So we're going to give away 2 sets. So we're going to reset this. And we're going to put up mixed media journal cards. Set of 2. All right, so we're going to give these away. So if you want to have a chance to win those, type in !raffle. All right. Angelica's taking my notes of who won what. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you so much. All right, I think this one has sat long enough. I like the way that one turned out. And you can still write over it. You love my gel prints. Okay, let's set this over here. And I think this is about, it's still a little shiny though. Let's go ahead and lift this one. Janice is Junkie Joe's new gal pal. Oh, too funny. Hey, Nitty Girl, you've already got 90 junk bucks. You're growing. You're growing just for being here. Giovanni, you got enough for a coupon code. So this one's kind of textured. You got a little bit of the bubble wrap. There's a little bit of the peacock stencil in the background. So it's just kind of an interesting piece. This would be good for like making some journal cards or some little elements out of it. All right, I think this one is about ready. And I think I'm going to go with ivory paint behind there. So it should kind of give some neat texture to that metallic white on top. That's my theory. You're on your way to buying the store, Giovanna? There's a lot of stuff in there. I have over 550 products in my online store. And for those of y'all that are new, I do all of this by myself. I do have collaborations with a few vendors, but I have the inventory, or I get the inventory on a weekly basis, and I package it up, I ship it out, I do all of that. I add the new products to my shop. I design new products. So I am product development. I'm testing. I'm marketing. I'm the website guru. I do it all. Congrats, Kathy, on earning your coupon code. Woohoo! All right. Junkie Joe has a new favorite. I know, Barb. Imagine that. Oh, dear. All right, so this was the Sew Man stencil. We picked up on ivory, and then we put the blue down, or excuse me, the metallic white, and then the blue, and then the ivory in the background to get it to all release from the plate. Writing. Angelica is trying to write everything. All right, so now let's lift. Oh, I like this one too. If the paint is too wet, it'll kind of get this blurred effect, but I kind of like it. It's kind of interesting. That'll be good to scan in because then I can really tweak up the color on that and make those snowmen pop a little better. But that's cool. Everyone give their thumbs up. All right, so what do we want to do next? Oh, let's do this one. I know we're stuck in this blue mode, so I'm going to change it to a purple. So I've got a purple here. And I need another stencil. So I'm going to dig in my box. Oh, I've got the, that's the Feeding Frenzy, and that's the Moroccan stencil. So I'm going to get those out. This is from the Positive Vibes journal kit. I might use that one too. I think I've got a few that I'm going to bring out. Okay. I think I kind of like this one. All right, so we're going to play with this one next. And that's from the December Stencil Club. It's a large snowflake stencil. All right. So what color? We're going to do purple. You like the blurred look? Well, and again, if you don't like the blurred look, you've got to wait a little bit longer before you put your last paint on that you're going to use to lift the print, because you really want those other layers of paint to be dry. And sometimes if you're mixing different types of paint, then it takes it a little bit longer for those to dry. Oh, I think this is going to look good with this purple. So I'm just going to center this up as best I can. All right. And then we're going to lift. Snowflakes. Hey, Vintage Honey, so glad to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm really trying to go in here and pick up all the paint. So I'm really swirling my fingers around, but I'm holding the page down with my other hand as best I can. All right. And that's going to lift. So now we have this purple snowflakes. Thank you, Barb, for your donation. Thank you so very much. You like that stencil? Thank you. Isn't that pretty? And I got it almost centered, so you could use this page as it is. It doesn't have that feel like, oh, you missed the border. It looks like you did it on purpose. Yeah, get some gel printing done, Regina, and have some fun. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that my pages don't stick together. Sometimes they're a little damp. All right, so we've got this one. Let's put something over here. Let's go ahead and do the purple again. That way we just have kind of a couple of purple pages. Purple pages. Pleasantly purple page. How's that? Do some alliteration. All right. You love the snowflakes? Thank you. Thank you, Nettie Girl. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vintage. All right, so we're going to use, this is from, it's either September or August Stencil Club. I just like this design. It kind of reminds me of a quilt pattern. So I'm going to put that on here. And then I've got a ivory painted page, book page. So we're going to pick this up. And I think this time I've got some silver paint. I'm going to put the silver through there. New paint! You want that stencil, Angelica? Well, we might be able to work something out. I can get some labor out of you, right? All right, so let's pick this one up. Isn't that pretty? I like that pattern. I like the grunginess of it when you do a gel plate. Okay, so we've got these two here. I'm going to put some acrylic paint in silver. Gel printing, so exciting. You don't have a plate yet, Liz? Well, there are recipes for making it if you can get the ingredients. It's usually a gelatin, or you can order them off the internet. Depending on your location, you may be able to go to local stores and get a gel plate. Okay. This paint smells like bubble gum to me. I don't know why, but it kind of does. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and lift this and let that dry. I think it's going to look really cool. I'm not going to mop it up onto another piece of paper because I don't have space. You have a little one still in the package? Well, get it out and play with it. You can still gel print on little ones. I think I even have the student size. It's like a 5x5 down in my drawer over here. Every once in a while I'll get them out and I'll put them all together and play with them. Maybe I should do that again someday soon. I haven't done it in a while. All right, I'm going to let that dry for a moment and look in my drawer. Yeah, I have a 5x5, a 6x6. Somewhere I have I think that's a round one. It's back there somewhere. I like it. You're loving that big gel plate right now? Isn't that cool? You're using yours for the first time, Karen? Good job. Oh, Angelica, I'm sorry you had to put everything away. I know she's getting ready to have her apartment worked on. No one have a plate? It's exotic. Gotcha, Liz. Gotcha. Oh, don't throw it away, Jennifer. Don't throw it away. You know, part of it is practice, y'all. Sit down with them and don't be in a hurry. Just take your time, layer some paint on, use something to make texture, whether it be a stencil, bubble wrap, objects you find around the house. Some people have used shelf liner, objects, the scrubby tool for scrubbing dishes. You know, there's lots of things that you can use. Just be gentle. Don't try to gouge your gel plate. Then let that layer of paint dry for a moment. Then put your next layer of paint on and go forth, okay? But don't throw yours away. Use it. Keep watching and keep playing. All right, so this one's almost dry. I can tell because the purple paint, which is an acrylic craft paint, it's kind of chalky when it's dry, so it's almost dry. And the other paint, which is the heavy body, has a little bit of a metallic shine to it, so I'm letting it dry just a little bit longer. You have one in your cart, Barb? Yeah, Amazon has the gel plates, and I agree, they have a fair price. If you go in the description box below, that link is to Amazon. And by the way, when you use that one of those links to get to Amazon, unless you have your cookies completely turned off, which I think you can't with Amazon. With the next week or so, if you order stuff on Amazon and you have clicked on my link, I get a little commission. Not a big one, just a little commission. Because a lot of people are like, well, why don't you offer that in your store? And I'm like, well, the cost is so high for inventory and getting it shipped to me and then turn around and ship it out. It's just easier to send y'all to Amazon if you can get Amazon. Oh yeah, using magazine images are great, Deanna. Perfect for that. You know, junk mail that you get, whatever you have is perfect for that. Because you can kind of obscure all of those. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back with purple behind this because I really want this to be a bright purple. So I'm going to go back with the purple and put it on here. All right, get a little paint. Work it, work it, work it. Alrighty. When y'all are crafting, do you watch YouTube tutorials or do you watch like movies or television shows? Do you like to listen to music? What is your preferred thing to do in conjunction with? Or are you one of those that just likes it complete quiet? No distractions. I'm not sure, Barb. It might. If you click on the link, does it give you a message? I think the links I share are for the USA, but I think I have activated the Canadian store, but I'm not sure. Yeah, thank you, Vintage Honey. I always forget not to open my bottles over the gel plates. Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you so very much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put paint on this one so we can lift it. Lifting the paint is so much fun. All right, grab a sheet of paper. Do a little bit of everything, Regina. Sometimes quietness, 3 or 4 in the mornings. Wow, Tanya, that's early. You watch the group. No, I'm just joking. You watch YouTube while you are crafting. Cool, cool, cool. I watch other crafter, Mildred says. Hey, Mildred, welcome. Hey, Christy Clover, welcome. You do buy a lot of stuff on Amazon, Barb? I do too. I have to be good, though. We are not buying any Christmas presents in our family. I'm getting ready to inform my mother-in-law and father-in-law when they come over for Thanksgiving. But I will tell them if they want to give us cash, they can do that. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you so much for your donation. You watch movies because videos distract you. I stop to watch and don't craft. I understand that, Bonnie. Okay, that link worked for you, Carrie. Awesome. So Tanya says, I watch a video 2 or 3 times and then make it from memory. That's good. You watch both movies and YouTube? Oh yeah, Vintage China. Yes, I've seen the diamond painting. Have you been doing that? They're really cool. Using those little gems. What do you think of that with the purple? It looks more blue on my screen, but it's really purple. But I like it. It may not be a page you write on because it's kind of dark, but it would be pretty just for embellishment in a journal. Now let's look at this one. Oh, this was with that pattern. Isn't that cool? You watch both YouTube or movies? You love that? Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Yay. All right, so I've got a few more stencils I've laid out here. Let's see. I haven't done the Moroccan stencil in a while. So we'll do that over here. So what color now? You know, we did some purple. Let's do a lighter shade of purple. I know I have one. Is this it? Here we go. Kind of have a lavender shade. And I think I'm going to go with the metallic white paint. Yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do it. So, I'm going to coat the whole gel plate with the metallic. And I'm going to grab another sheet of colored paper. So I'm going to lay the Moroccan stencil down. My stencils are well loved. They're covered in a lot of paint. And I have a purple page, so I'm going to put that right in the middle as best I can. And pick this paint up. Thank you so much. You like the purple? Yes, I will be scanning these. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kristen, yes, I see a donation. Sorry I didn't call you out. Yes, Kristen, thank you for your donation. Janice Brammer, Barb Dingwell, Angelica Menzel, Diane Ditzberg, Nutty Girl, Kathy Lake, Tiger Lily, Karen Owens, Jennifer Smith, and Carrie Barbara. Thank you all for your donations today. Okay. All right, let's pick this up. So that's the Moroccan stencil with that white paint, that white metallic paint, and then the purple page behind. All right, is this dry? All right, so let's put some of the, what do I want to put over here? Oh, I like this pattern. So I'm going to put, let's see, I'm going to put this lavender down. This lighter purple. It's kind of almost a pink purple, but it's lavender. It's called hyacinth. All right, then we're going to lay, this is from the Stencil Club, maybe August. I can't remember. If you want one of the previous Stencil Clubs, just when you're placing an order in the comment section, say, hey, Linda, I want August Stencil Club. You like that, Barb? Thank you, Giovanna. Hey, Crafty Blind Girl. Rhonda, thank you so much for the gift you gave me. Rhonda sent me a package, a care package, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I shared it a week ago, I believe, or was that Monday? My days are gone together, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, Carrie Barbara. You're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, I am going to be scanning these gel prints. Oh, I like that. Cool, huh? All right, so now we've got paints on here. I'm going to put the lavender on top of this one. I may need more paint than that, so we're going to... Don't open your paint bottle over your gel plate. You'll get crusty bits. Thank you, Tanya, for your donation. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to take the stencil and put it into my water. Let this dry. I'm going to use the, I keep saying ivory. It's the metallic white. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. Been making holiday cards. Awesome. All right, so we're going to put the metallic on here. How are we doing on time? So enter the raffle if you haven't already. We're giving away some journal cards. I have 2 sets I'll be giving away. Thank Thank you, Crafty Blind Girl. Thank you, Rhonda. Gosh, can't get my words out. Too late. You missed it, Angelica. You didn't get in the boss fight. Boo-hoo. All right, so what I'm going to do is when this one's dry, I'm going to put down this ivory because that will fill in where the stencil may have lifted it a little bit. And then over here, I'm going to use the lavender, which will fill in where the stencil may have lifted. Yeah, it's a good idea. Open your paint over your trash bin. Thank you, Michelle, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you, lady? Hope you are well. Writing too much notes, Agent A? I don't usually buy rubber stamps. Oh, had to refresh. Okay, Rhonda. I don't usually buy many rubber stamps anymore because of Beeline Designs, and I don't want to be showing you a product that you can't go purchase. So I kind of don't really buy them, but I couldn't pass this one up. It says believe in yourself, and it's a little unicorn. It's a rubber stamp. I just love the shape of it. It's from Stupendous, and I think it says Franz is maybe the designer on it. It was normally $8.99 at Hobby Lobby. They had it on sale, but it's by Stupendous. And then there's the number, which is CUR24, and then it says 52671. I got it at Hobby Lobby, but I just thought it was so cute that I had to have it, and I have it where I can see it in my studio, so I'll look at it every once in a while and go, oh, that's so cute. And I haven't even used it yet. All right. I think it's pretty much dry. I can still see the metallic over here. So we're going to go ahead and do this one. Isn't that cute? Thank you. Yeah, make a good that's why I bought it. I thought, well, maybe I'll use it. But I haven't been in the unicorn mode. You know, I was going to. I thought about using it for the Positive Vibes kit, and I just never got around to stamping it out. I've just been enjoying looking at it. All right, so I put the metallic white paint down, and I'm going to grab some copy paper, pick it up. Yeah, room decor, exactly, Rhonda. Unicorns. I love unicorns. The goal for the journal raffle has been met, so but you can still donate at any time so that you can be in on the raffle at the end. Aw, thanks, Barb. Do I have any ocean or beach theme stencils? I believe I have right now a net. I'm trying to remember. Net. Okay, let me do something here. I've got a net stencil. And I used the Moroccan stencil. Okay, here we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to share a link for the net stencil, and then I'm going to share a link that's kind of like beach themed items. So this is for the net stencil. Thank you, Liz, for your donation. Thank you, Raven, for your donation. Thank you, Regina, for your donation. Okay, so there is the net stencil, and then this is what I call beach themed. It says beach themed rubber stamps, but it's also some chipboard pieces and other things that I kind of felt fell in there. So there's another one. So it just kind of depends. Like I have the circles stencil, makes a cool background because it looks like bubbles. I use the Moroccan stencil. I have the net stencil. Thank you, Diane. There's a couple right there. So I need to make some more, and that's coming because next year one of our subscription boxes is going to be a nautical theme. So either leading up the month before in the Stencil Club and just, whatever I come up with design-wise will be available just before that subscription box, which is going to be nautical in theme. All right, let's pick this one up over here. So I'm grabbing a dictionary page. You're welcome. You've been on an ocean beach theme kick. Yay, nautical. You like that? You like nautical theme? You're looking at the waves today and it looks way too cold for the beach, Barb. Well, I know around here, if I had a beach, it would be too cold. The weather's dropped today and it was cold out. Windy here. All right, so there is the metallic white and the lavender hyacinth color. What do you think? That kind of pretty? All right, it's time to join the raffle. And this one, the paint, I guess, didn't lift all the way for the metallic white, but it's still a neat pattern, I think. Still usable. I still have some paint over here, so I think I'm going to coat it with this lavender again and lift it. It'll be kind of translucent, and it should pick up those crusty bits. Okay. All right, we got a boss fight going. All right, so let's see. I think this retro panel 1 is kind of nautical, or could be nautical depending on how you use it. Oh yeah, and Black Friday I'll have some deals, especially those of you that are subscribers and those of you that have donated. You'll get some discounts. They'll be automatic. You won't have to use a coupon code. For the rest of you, if you do not have a user account created, I'll have a couple of coupon codes that I'll be blasting. Right now I've got a pre-Black Friday coupon code PREBLACKFRIDAY, Black Friday, all one word, pre-Black Friday, that you get 20% off stencil designs right now. Hey, Katie! How are you, Katie? That's my niece, Katie Dromberger. Hey! Y'all were laughing at me when I told you my last name. Welcome, Katie. How are you doing, lady? How are you? She has... can I say, are you allowed to say you have joined the armed services? I didn't want to say which branch in case you're not allowed to. And she's into fitness. She's really, healthy. So, yay. All right, so let's add some paint on here. And we'll do the retro panel stencil. How's that? Great, I'm glad. It's like, yay, you made me feel good being here today. I'm showing people some gel printing, Katie. So I have stencil designs that I created, and then I just showed them how to make this page using stencils. Keep it simple, Katie says. That's why I didn't want to be complicated. Yeah, thank you, Katie, for coming, and again, as everybody's saying, for serving our country. All right, let's do this turquoise color. You're welcome. And happy Thanksgiving next week. Are you going to be home, or are you going to still be out on the coast? I hope you guys are good. Guys, you both of you. I talked to Malachi, not Micah. Malachi. On Facebook. So it was good to see a little message from him. All right, we're going to use the retro panel here. So I showed the retro 2, and this is the retro panel 1. You like it, Katie? Thank you. Crazy luck today, Christy. That was pretty good. 110 junk bucks. You'll be home for Christmas? Well, good. I hope you enjoy it. Do all the opportunities that you can. Go exploring and see all the things, young lady. All right, so this is going through the retro panel, and this is the pattern that I get. Isn't that kind of cool? It's kind of psychedelic on screen because of that teal. Let's go ahead and let's put some teal over here, and we'll grab a different stencil. I think the arrows. Uh-oh, come on now. You like the gel print that I showed, the finished one? Okay, it's got a booger. Paint booger. See, it's kind of goopy. I usually try to store the paint upside down or laying down so that the paint is up into the spout so I don't get the little boogers. But sometimes, oh yeah, that one's really boogery. I may have to grab it. See, there's a little booger. Technical term, paint boogers. It happens, but I can go on. I can move forward and not let it bother me. I may have to clean my brayer off, though. It's really wet. Way too much paint. All right, let's do a stencil over here. Let's do the arrows. And we'll mop up onto some ivory paper here. All right, it's time. Which one? For this one here or for this one? The Snowflake stencil is the December Stencil Club, and that's the retro panel stencil. That's what you would call it too, Crafty Brown Girl. My paint is so thick, and it shifted just a little bit, but it's got quite a bit on there. I think I'm going to grab another piece of paper just to pick up the excess paint. You're French, Mickey, but you don't understand it. You love it. Well, I guess it is the snowflakes. That's the December Stencil Club. I guess if you watch enough, Mickey, that you would learn a little bit more English. And that was just mopping up on a piece of paper, scrap. All right, we're going to do the raffle now. So if you haven't already joined the raffle, please do so. And I'm going to go ahead and do the giveaway. So thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so let me get... Okay. I'm getting the next prize ready. And we're going to have 2 winners. And I get to pick, so I'll just send you one of these because I always forget which one I did. So it's just easier if I just pick. So I'm going to pick a winner, and then I'm going to pick one more winner. So there's going to be 2 winners. You're going to each get a set of these little journal cards. I've got 2 each that you'll get. All right, making sure I'm looking. Asia Day is nudging. Hey, Valerie, welcome. Nudge, nudge, squirrel, squirrel. Oh, no. You've had an adhesive crisis. You've made so many cards, you've run out of adhesive. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Hey, Connie. Learn English and mixed media. Very good, Mickey. Perfect. If you have a question, Mickey, just ask, and I'll do my best to explain, okay? You like those? Thank you. All right. Giveaway. Pick winner. Kathy Lake. You're going to get a set. I'll pick of these little journal cards, which is kind of funny because I did the rose. This is the garden rose. This is from Flittering Gems from Calico Collage. This one are the robins. It's a rubber stamp that I have painted with Tattered Angels. And then that's the garden rose again. So we'll do one set of those. And then I'm going to pick another winner, and that is Netty Girl. Netty Girl. So make sure that I have your mailing address. If you'll head over to my website since you won and use the contact me form, if you'll create an account first, then use the contact me form, it helps me get your mailing address, okay? So congratulations. All right, our next raffle. Let me see what I want to do here. Oh, here we go. I changed my mind of what I was going to do. I have a little mixed media journal that I made a long time ago during a live stream. It has junk mail, I think, and book pages that I've kind of Franken-paged together. It's got these little tags that I made. I've got, I pulled two of them out at the same time. I didn't put any fibers on the tag, so that's something you can do. Okay? So it's just a little blank journal ready for you to add photos or write in it, however you want to do. All right. Yes, you won something, Netty Girl. Congratulations. So I'm going to reset this. And we're going to do a mini journal. Now let's do mini mixed media journal. Then we got alliteration again. Mini mixed media journal. Alrighty. Congratulations, Netty Girl. So that's going to be our next raffle. I'm going to set that over here. Okay. Crafty Blind Girl. I do not see a donation from you, Crafty Blind Girl. Let me read off who has donated. Carrie Barbara, Jennifer Smith, Karen Owens, Tiger Lily, Kathy Lake, Netty Girl, Diane Ditz, Angelica Menzel, Barbara Dingwell, Janice Brammer, Kristen, Carrie Barbara, again, thank you, T. Vern, who is Tanya, Christy Clover, Michelle Lambert, Regina Fresquez, Raven Patel, and Liz has donated so far. Oh, well, we're glad you're here today, Valerie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, thank you. Alrighty. I was just making sure I was checking the chat. Everybody's entering the raffle. Alright, so we put down a teal color. Do I want to go... I'm going to use this lavender purple, so it'll be a lighter color. Yeah, I don't see Crafty Blind Girl in the notes yet. I didn't see where it came through yet, Rhonda. And thank you. Alright, so I'm just adding some of this hyacinth. It's kind of a lavender color is what I think anyway. And I'm rolling it back and forth a few times to really make sure that that paint gets in the stencil. My stencils are relatively thin, so you don't have to use as much paint to get down in those crevices, but you still got to work it just a little bit. Okay, we're going to lift this up, and we're going to let that set for a moment. Apparently my stencil had some Tattered Angels on it, so it's transferred. That's kind of fun. You're supposed to be finished up your 10 journals, but you're here. Kristen, to get on my donators list at my store, if you haven't already, create a user account and then send me a message on my webpage through the contact me saying, hey, I am Kristen on YouTube and I have donated, and I will get you added to it. You may already be added. I thought we'd already done yours. I've done quite a few, so... Well, it's good to take a little break. It'll give you inspiration. All right, let's go ahead and put some of the lavender over here. Hyacinth, whatever this color is. I got a little too much, so I'm going to brayer it off. All right, and then we're going to lift this stencil and let that dry for a moment. Okay. I've got a scrap piece of paper over here that I'm rolling off my brayer on. It's getting colorful. Bye, Katie. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you too. Thank you so much. Oh, you love my hair? You can't do that, can you? That's against the rules. See, thanks so much for stopping in. Say hello to your husband. Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope that you'll message when you come to town and maybe we can get together, okay? We can hang out. All right, I got paint all over me. Paint everywhere. Yeah, so Valerie says she bought a primary stencil because it was on sale. It was so thick, my paint looked like big blobs, and ink wouldn't go through it. Next time I know, buy the good ones from you. Thank you. Prima. Yeah, they are thicker. They're a heavy-duty stencil, but they're designed more for the texture paste. Mine, you have to be careful, but you could use the texture paste with them. Mine aren't super thick because I don't use them for that. I use them for the gel printing, and I use them for spraying through or for using the inks through it, you know? So, yeah. All right, I think this is almost done. Before you got, thank you for buying my stencils too. You know, I hand drew these designs, and then I bring it into some software in order to create the stencil. And then we have a new piece of equipment that we got this past year that we use to cut them. So I'm blessed to be able to do this. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with some ivory paint to lift this gel plate. That should brighten up those colors just a little bit. You'll have a little bit of white that'll kind of peek through. I was going to do the teal, but I don't want to alter this hyacinth color that's on here, because if I use the teal again, it could make that purple a little more purple to blue, you know, mixing colors in a sense. Okay, just a nice thin coat of paint. All right, and then we're going to pick this up with a copy paper. Oh, there you go, Raven. You know, try whatever you can. I just buy the Ranger ink. Hobby Lobby now has their own version. I wait till they go on sale for these blending tools and the little sponges. I reuse my sponges. If I need to, I'll wash one out if I need to change colors, but I just go in and buy them whenever I get a chance and they're on sale, so that I can have enough and I don't have to wash them out. They're not that expensive, but... Hey, Linda! Well, so glad to see you in here for a moment. Aw, probably the weather where you are. Well, glad that you stopped in, Linda. I'm doing a raffle right now if you're here long enough. And if I have your address, you don't have to stay, but I'm giving away a little mini journal, so you just need to add the raffle. Hey, Diane, what you wanting to know? All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I think this one's about dry, so I can put the ivory on there. Hi, Angelica. Are y'all saying hi again? Or is the chat gone wonky? Spread the paint. All right. Well, that was nice of my niece to stop in. That made me feel good that she stopped. All righty. Enter the raffle. All right, what else can we talk about? I need another subject. Oh, dear. Wonky multitasking. Hi, chat. Angelica's talking to the chat. Alrighty. Let's see what this one looks like. Deanne Goldie, you won 100 junk bucks on that boss fight. Angelica's saying hi to Junkie Joe. Yay, Deanna! Alright, so this was using that turquoisey teal and the purple behind it. What do you think? I like that not all the teal was lifted because I really didn't spend time, you know, mushing that down. So we got these little circles every once in a while in there. Can you see those? It was raining yesterday. It wasn't raining when I started the live stream. So I don't know. Let me, here I can check my phone. Sometimes my phone will tell me. Is it raining? If I know how to use this. It is 46 degrees. There's a 40% chance of precipitation, not participation, precipitation. Looks like it goes up later for the rain at 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. it's supposed to rain. And it looks like it's going to rain all through the night. Just a little bit. You like it bright, a little brighter? Yeah? Thank you, Barb. Thank you, Crafty Blind Girl. Thank you. It's pouring in Shawnee. Wow. So you've already gotten the rain. I like that one. With the lavender and that teal together. It's 70 degrees in northwest Alabama. It was cold and windy when I went out earlier. So 40-something degrees. You're welcome, Deanne. Deanna, sorry. 63 in Missouri. You're nice and warm there. All right, so what do we want to do next? I kind of like that combination. Okay, so I got a couple more stencil clubs. I don't remember what months they're from, but I think I'm going to do the same color scheme. So I'm really shaking up this teal paint. I think it's old is part of the problem. Your Germany in weather is dark. It's 4 degrees in Barbara, where Barbara is. That's cold, Barb. Yeah, I wouldn't get out in the water either if it was 4 degrees. Whew, that's cold. I'd be like, I need my thermal and I need a heating blanket. Maybe if I had my spa on the inside, because it gets 102 degrees, I can set it at. I think I can even go higher. Not much, but a little bit. But it's outside. So I do have to contend with the weather outside if it's raining or snowing. I have been in the hot tub with snow on the ground. Not while it was actively snowing, but when there was snow on the ground. Alright, so we got color here. I'm going to use this kind of a flower pattern. I think it might be September Stencil Club. I don't remember. I've slept since then. You get all 4 seasons in one day. We get that here too. The weather is dark because it's 9 p.m. 50 degrees. Kentucky sounds like the same as Ohio, Raven says. The weather in La Vida is dark too. About 0 this night. Oh my goodness. That's cold. You feel haunted? Is Robin lurking? She might be. Depends. I think she's traveling today to go see her son. So if she had internet, you know, she had a layover or something where she could get it out. Because I know she was getting an Uber, taking a bus to a city that was close to the airport, and then she had to get an Uber type driver from there to the airport. And then she has I think she has a layover. I don't know if it's how many hours or if it's overnight at one airport. So she may pop in if she's in that transition. This is another one of the stencil clubs. I think this was back around August, maybe July. All right, so let's use this page. Yeah, we are horrible about having all 4 seasons one day. We have had it. For sure. Yeah, if she has internet, she's lurking. I agree, Angelica. She'll stop in, check on you. Robin's on a flight layover in Seattle. Thank you, Deanne. Diane. I don't know why I keep saying Deanne. You're not Deanna. You're Diane. Oh. I think many of us can have all 4 seasons in one day. So that's that flower pattern. Isn't that kind of cool? And I got it almost dead center of the page, so it looks pretty good. Yeah, crazy travel day for her, huh? And that's from the Stencil Club. All right, so let's do that lavender paint again. Boss fight! Oh, I got another paint booger. There we go. I picked it up. It's a good thing I left this paper towel here. I could use it. Rolling, 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 rolling the paint. I like the little halo effect you get because not all the paint got lifted from before, and so it just makes a neat effect, I think. All right. I'm going to have a lot of stencils to clean later. Lake effects where you are? Yeah, I've heard about those lake effects. How bad they can be. The snow. You know, like even Chicago, how much snow can fall in just, you know, minutes, hours. And it's 3 or 4 feet deep. Okay. My apron has come loose, and I was trying to figure out why it was pulling on my neck. All right, we'll let that dry for a moment. Rolling, rolling away. Join the raffle. Okay. Well, Linda, you know, it kind of depends upon how much stuff you put into it. Maybe we'll get time to do the peacock one in February. You remember the lake effect, Rhonda? I like the way this is looking. All right, so we're going to do the ivory paint to pick that up. I kind of stayed in the same color scheme today, didn't I? I need to do some pinks. I'll do a couple of pinks. How's that sound? Okay. It's time for some waters. Everybody got their beverage? What do you have today? Sometimes I have coffee. Sometimes I have tea. Right now I've got water. I think this is about ready. Okay. I'm almost out of painted pages. I got a couple left. Do we want to do, let's see. Maybe we'll do something else. Yeah, I love pink. Took you 2 months, Raven? Oh, thank you, Vintage Honey. Thank you. Thank you. Take you a few days and it took you 2 months, Raven. Hey, sometimes it does that. Coca-Cola for you. I like Coca-Cola. Had 2 cups of coffee before the live. Sweet iced tea. That's awesome, Karen. Pumpkin latte, Bonnie says. I have water and Chick-fil-A sweet tea. Ooh, I bet it's super sweet too. I bet it's super sweet. There's a chicken place here in Oklahoma. I believe it's called Chicken Express. And their sweet tea, I think it's got so much sugar in it that a spoon almost stands up. It's crazy how much sugar's in there. I have a bucket of coffee as local time for the start of the live was 5:30 a.m. Oh yeah, you needed it, Barbara, that's for sure. Water. Oh, your Alice in Wonderland journal? Is that what took you 2 months? I bet, Raven. I bet it's gorgeous, too. You know, and I don't see a problem with that. If that's how long it takes you, that's how long it takes you. I show how to get it done quick and dirty, as they say. Because there are some that I'll take time to work on, but for the most part, if I'm making a 10-page single signature journal, I can get it made within about 3 hours. Sometimes I do pre-stuff, you know, because of the live streams. Yeah, Chicken Express's tea is so sweet. It's crazy sweet. We got it because we ordered a family package and they gave you the sweet tea for free in this family package. And we got that tea home and I was like, oh my gosh, it is so stinking sweet. All right, we're going to do some pink after this. I got a couple of pinks I'm getting out. Okay. $360 pages. Raven, that's insane. Now I've got some that have, what is it, 120 pages in them. Like this journal has 3 signatures and there's 120-ish pages in there. Now this did take longer than 3 hours. Usually a signature takes me about 3 hours if I do all the stuffs. So sometimes I'll do it in batches where I do the same page 3 times if I'm making a big journal like this. Thank you, Barbara, for your donation and welcome. So glad to have you here. The big fat Dr. Heckle Mr. Hyde journal took 3 months and had 272 pages and a lot of research. Yeah, some do take longer. That was that purple and teal. Pale teal. It's beautiful, I bet. Just a little longer than 3 hours. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you. Thank you, Raven. Thank you. Thank you. One of the members and I were discussing alligator mouths on our journals. Neither one of us know when to stop, we both said. Just keep going and going and going. Okay. I've taped my mat down, but I don't think I cleaned my desktop very good. Or my masking tape has lost its stickiness. All right, so we're going to do some pinks. I've got a pale pink here and kind of a medium royal fuchsia. So let's start with finding a stencil. Ooh, let's use this one. I haven't used this one in a while. Okay, I got a couple of stencils picked out here. So I'm going to pick up the majority of the paint. So I'm going to use the darker color right now. You like the pretty pastel? Thank you, Kristen. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Hyde. There was a little bit of white paint still on here, so I'm going to try to mix it on my brayer. I forgot to clean it off. So we're going to have a little bit of a paler pink than I had intended, but it should work. Okay. Clean off the brayer. And we're going to use the Ribbon Rose stencil. Again, this is another design that I hand drew and made into a stencil. So I'm going to put that down. I hear helicopters going by. Okay. Oh, Carrie Barber, you got 100 junk bucks for that FFA. And it looks like a bunch of you got 16 junk bucks for the boss fight. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. This is the Ribbon Rose stencil. And that's just on white copy paper. You love that stencil? Thank you, Kristen. Angelica has a stencil. Regina's is her favorite stencil. Vintage Shani says, I love that rose stencil. You like it? You like it? You love it? You want more of it? We'll put some pink over here. A little bit more. There we go. I've got some stencils that I think will be coming out for January. They're going to be hearts. A whole bunch of heart stencils that I've hand drawn. I had a request and I finally was able to sit down and get them all designed, but now I've got to get it all ready for the stencil club, and then I'll have a couple that won't be in the stencil club, so there'll be a variety. Okay. The stencil over here on the small gel plate is from the Positive Vibes kit. I still have a few of those. Those are the last subscription box that was in September. So if you didn't get that subscription box, I still have a few left. Thank you, Angelica. Thank you, Diane. You're just going to ask for hearts, Jennifer? Yep, I've got them made or designed. I've just got to get them all ready for cutting. That's the Positive Vibe stencil. I like it. Alright, so we've done a pink. So now I'm going to do a paler pink to fill in. And I'll use the same pink on both plates. And again, I'm going to try to go back and forth and make sure that that paint's getting in that whole stencil design. And making sure to, roll it out like this kind of keeps it from having globs. Alright, so I'm going to take this off. That's going to go in the water. I'm going to put some more paint over here. Oh, wrong color. I almost put white down. I didn't want to do white. Alright. Spread the paint on the plate. Alrighty. Okay, so after I do this, are y'all ready for me to make something with a couple of gel prints? Or do you want me to just keep printing? Let me know what you would like. It looks amazing. Thank you. Linda Wood says she doesn't count the collecting and research as part of the time spent making a journal, basically. She says, I have been buying and collecting themes for the last year, and I have been actively doing the art creating on this journal about 2 weeks already. Wow. Yeah, sometimes it takes you longer, you know? I've got, wouldn't be alive without Linda singing. Make something. Okay, Kathy. Keep printing, Angelica says. Are we gonna have a fight? Hey, Mala. I haven't forgotten you. I just haven't gotten to your address thing in my shop. So thank you for being here. Make something. Okay, well, we'll make something. Let this dry. I'm going to push the paint back out of the way. I think I'm going to use this darker pink to pick this up. Get this bag out of the way. You may want that. All right. Keep printing. Love the pink. Barb wants me to keep printing. I've got 2 people that say keep printing, and I've got 2 people that say make something. I'm going to drink some water. All right. I might do one more print, okay? How's that? I'll do another pink print, so I have 2. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll do another pink. This one's going to take a little bit longer to dry, but this one looks like it's getting there. I have not sent the prizes yet. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow and Saturday. Yay, print. Well, let's stop now. Oh, well, I don't understand. Okay, this happened a week ago. We had this noise. Oh, you know what it is? It's whenever I get all the way underneath the mic, I bet. So I can't get up under it. That's why. It's gone now? Okay, good. I'm glad it's gone. Okay, this is almost dry. And then I will add, I'm just going to my phone, turn something off here. Then I'll add some paint and we'll do it again. No, all I do, Karen, when I'm done printing is I'll take these to the sink and wash them with water. Sometimes a mild soap, not like a degreasing soap, like more like a hand soap, if you will. And kind of rub it gently. Yeah, it was feedback, and I know why now. So I'll have to do some research on fixing that. All right, I think this one's dry enough. And we'll put some pink paint down on the back side here. Sometimes you don't have to put the paint on like I do through the stencil, but I find that if my paint's too wet, the way I've been showing you today is the best way to do it. Okay. Yeah, it was short-lived. You're welcome, Karen. I can't. You're just starting your business, and you're pretty busy now, Raven. It's a full-time job, you know. You're getting Valentine vibes. Yeah, that's kind of a good way to say it, Vintage Honey. Okay, I'm gonna let this set just a little bit longer. This one's still wet. All right, let's put some paint down. Thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate y'all being here. Again, if you've won a prize or have made a donation today, go to my website, lindaisrael.com, create a user account if you don't already have one, and message me that you have created a user account and what your name is here on YouTube. What do you think? It's kind of faint. If I was better and wanted that pink to pop a little more, I should have went back with the dark pink. Not the dark pink to pop more. I should have went with the dark pink instead of the light pink, which kind of muted that pink. But it looks pretty good. Alrighty. Let's pick this one up. Let's do one more pink. I've got a couple more stencils here. That's the Positive Vibe stencil. You like it? It's kind of cool. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the dark pink again. Smooth it out. So I'm going to make one more print. That's what I'm doing right now. And we will switch over and let's make some journal cards, maybe a pocket or something with some gel prints. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the Feeding Frenzy stencil because it picks up a lot of paint. I got it crooked, but that's okay. Pretty pink. Yeah, Robin would love this. That's Robin's favorite color is pink. Shades of pink. Smooth Operator. It's playing in your head right now. Squirrel, nudge, nudge. All right, if you haven't already, enter the raffle. I'm going to pick up this paint. Since this is an intricate design, I really want to go in and try to pick up as much of it as I can. So that's what it looks like. Isn't that cool? Smooth it out. A smooth operator. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put paint on this one, because it takes a while for the paint to dry, so I can stall by doing the raffle. Alright. Oh, wrong paper. Wrong paper. You love that stencil? What is the prize? It is a mini journal. A little mini journal. Little mini journal. You like the Feeding Frenzy stencil? I made that around the same time that Norella came out with the Flittering Gems. This is open lattice, and it slid a little bit because it's so wet. All right, let's put some paint on here. Let's do the pink paint. And then I'll draw the raffle winner of that little mini journal. Y'all ready? Everybody enter the raffle. It's coming from the USA. Oh, dear. All right. That's going to be pretty. All right, we're going to put some pale pink over here and let this sit. Thank you so much. Everyone's getting anxious. They want that raffle, don't they? There's a lot of paint. I'm trying to smooth it out. Smooth operator. He's a smooth operator. I'm not that good at singing. I just goof off. All right, so let's pick the winner that's getting this mini junk journal. And it is 2:30 now. I'm going to make something. So this will be coming up the last free raffle. And after that, we'll do the raffle for the journal since we have made our donation goal. So right now, let me grab a prize. And I think we'll do this. I've got some mop-up papers. I've got a few mop-up papers that for my spray box when I'm spraying different things. And then I've got a couple of gel prints. That's where I mop up. That was a copper. This was a purple and a copper together. Here's another purple and copper together. Here's another just copper. So we'll get about 10 gel plate mop-up papers that y'all can use for your junk journals. So we'll do that next. I'm going to set that over here. Stay. Alright, so we're going to pick a winner. And the winners get the mini journal is Barbara Farb. Congratulations, you won the little mini journal. Yay! I haven't seen you in the chat in a while, so glad you're here. Alright, so then we're going to do the mop up and gel print pages. And this will be the last free giveaway that we're going to have today. There's a lot of people that won in the boss fight. If you didn't see your name, it was, let's see, who was it? Jennifer Smith, Giovanna, Christy, Regina, Tammy, Deanna, Liz, Bonnie. You all won 16 junk bucks. It just couldn't display it all because so many participated this time. Congratulations, Barb. All right, did I open the raffle? I don't think I did. Giveaway. Oh, yeah, I did open it. Yay. Okay, y'all enter the raffle. Raffle. I'm going to drink of water. Okay. Lavender. I'm looking around to see what I can use to make something. That's too square. But what else we got here? I think I got an idea. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead. This one's still really wet, but this one is dried up quite a bit. You know, when we did the pale pink on the dark pink, we got a little bit more muted background. And I think I'm going to do that again here. So it'll be a little bit dark in the background, but that pink should really pop on here. And then I'll clean off my table. And I've got a little idea that I want to make. Okay. Alrighty. I put way too much paint on there, so I'm just going to kind of wipe off, if you will, on this smaller gel plate. Otherwise it mushes around. We don't want it mushy. Don't want mushy gel prints. Angelica loves the mop-up and gel prints. She wants them all. Thank you, Mala. Thank you so much. All right, let's grab a dictionary page. Dina. Welcome. Glad you're here. Oh no, it's okay, Christy. I'm doing what you wanted, Christy, today. Enter the raffle. This one is the Feeding Frenzy on this side. This one is Feeding Frenzy. So that's what it looks like with the pink behind it. And then there it is, just that darker pink. Feeding Frenzy. That's that one. Feeding Frenzy. And this one over here is Open Lattice. This is Open Lattice. I kind of like the way it looks. Open Lattice. Hey, Christy, enter the raffle. Welcome. So glad you're here. All right, let me grab my plate. So I've just got this glass cutting mat that's seen better days. And I lay my plates on here. When I get a chance, I'll take them to the sink and wash them off, okay? That's what I do with mine. I've got a little space back here behind me, and I just put it in a little space. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. All right, let's get this back out of the way. And this is driving me crazy, so we're going to move it. I'm going to put my brayer in the water. Okay. Stay. All right, we're going to clean up here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a couple of these gel prints. I got a few here to choose from, especially in these pinks. So we got a few pinks here. All right, since I'm going to use these, they won't get scanned in. But I thought they would be good to use because of the colors. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm just taking a look. I'm surveying here what I got. Okay, we have some solid colors. So I've got an oversized postcard here. All right, and I know it's too wide for what I want it to do. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 inches wide. It's okay in the length, but I know it's too wide. So I'm going to go over here to my paper cutter, and I'm going to trim it down to be 5 inches wide. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, I should have kept this here, but I'm going to go ahead and pick a couple of these gel prints. Maybe if I do it, these are right at 5 inches. So if I cut up those that are on the smaller pages, I can kind of quilt this together. So I'm going to go ahead and trim these down really fast. All right, how's everybody doing? We doing okay? Join the last free raffle. And then after I make this thingy, we will do the raffle for the journal giveaway. And I'll make a couple of journal cards to go in this thingy that I'm making. All right, so I'm just trimming that down because in theory, if I did this right, I should be able to, I guess if I go right to that edge, I may trim this a little bit smaller, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll go like this and just kind of piece it together. Just piece it. I know I cut off these strips, but I may use them differently. So I'm going to save them. I'm just pushing them over here to the side. Okay. I'm going to do this one as well. All right. Paper cutting is so exciting, right? That's why usually I cut all the papers before the live stream so it's all done. So y'all aren't sitting here watching me do this. All right, y'all still with me? The chat hasn't moved in a while, so I'm checking up on you. I may have to go see what's happening. All right, looks like the junk arena is ready again. Oh, it's okay that you're late, Christy. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, keep the big ones, right? Keep cutting. All right. I don't know why, but my chat bot is not staying current. So I'm going to do this for a moment. We're here. Okay, good. Tons and tons of pink for sure. All right, so let's do it this way. So I've got this piece. I think what I'm going to do is glue this on this way. So I'm going to get my other mixed media little mat because it's not covered in paint. Okay. I'm going to get out this is my glue pot is what I call it. Oops, it was slid over. It had fallen down from where I perched it. Oh yeah, it comes exciting when you have a blunt trimmer. Yeah, that's not good. You loving all the pink? Hey, for the love of paper and ink, welcome. All right, I'm just adding a little bit more Aleene's Tacky Glue. This has water added to it. What I'll do when I refill my bottles, and I've got an old bottle that is empty now, to get that last bit of glue out, I'll put water in it and shake it, and then I'll pour it into that bottle, and then I have a ready-made mixture of paint and glue that I can use in the glue pot. And I always just try to squeeze just a little bit more in there. And this is a new thing that I've been doing here recently because I had all these empty glue bottles that I hadn't tried to get all the glue out of. So I spent some time one day and just kept filling them with a little bit of water and shaking them and putting them into this bottle until this bottle was full. All right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this over to the other side and glue it down. So I'm taking this oversized postcard that is ugly, okay, that I don't want to really see the design, and I am coating it with some paper. So I'm going to go over here and add this piece right here on the top. Kind of what I call Franken Pages style. If you want, you can make it really scrappy looking by cutting up the gel prints into different sizes so that it goes down and it truly looks pieced together. Okay. And I'm just gently smoothing that out. Okay. And I'm going to trim this one off. So grab my scissors. I'm behind you. I guess the chat was slow. I don't know what's with the chat bot. What I might do is restart it here in a moment after we do the raffle, because it's hung. I don't know why. Enter the raffle. Who hasn't entered the raffle? Do that, and then I can see if the name comes up in there. All right, so I've got 2 pieces on here so far. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let's see if this one's wide enough. Not quite, but what I can do is look at this. Okay, let's do that. So that if I put this piece here and fold it over, that might look kind of cool. So we're going to start on this side, right? No, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. Yeah, I'm going to start on this side and fold it over to the other side. But before I do that, I've got this little strip. And I'm going to put that in here, even if it's wonky. Okay, so I'm going to put this little wonky strip. I'm trying to look at it. It's got some paint on this side, so. Yeah, I like that. And then I can put this to the edge, and that covers this piece up. And if I don't really like this color, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab a paintbrush really fast. I'm trying to get one that's kind of a wide. Got a paintbrush here, and I'm going to grab this pink that we used. And I'm just going to be messy. I'm not trying to be neat. I just want there to be a little bit of color on here. I'm just using my finger to kind of smooth the paint out here. All right, so I did that. I'm going to save my paintbrush and use it again in a moment. And now I'm going to go over here and glue this down. All right, I don't think... Raffle. No, I didn't mute him. Are y'all getting entered into the boss fight? Is it working? Junkie Joe ran away. Junkie Joe is not working. Okay. The scattered flowers is just one stencil. I just showed different ways of using it. All right, so I don't think Junkie Joe is working. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a picture of who made donations today. And I'm going to reboot Junkie Joe. All right. And then y'all will have to re-enter the raffle, okay, in just a moment. Let me shut him down. Then go here. He hung up. I don't know why. All right, so I just rebooted Junkie Joe. It should come up here in just a moment, and then I'll start the raffle again. Let's make sure that's working, because I want y'all to be able to play the chat games and win the junk bucks. All right. Yay, we got Junkie Joe back. Okay, let's open up the giveaway. Oh, good. It kept those that had already entered the raffle. So if you have entered the raffle, you don't necessarily have to. But if you want to make doubly sure that you are entered, go ahead and do so now. Okay. A little paint right here. Yay, Junkie Joe's working. Yeah, he was trying to be persnickety there, wasn't he? Oh, I should have trimmed this off, so I'm going to glue that over. Okay. I'm going to put some glue here. But before I do that, I'm going to put another piece of paper here on this side. All right, then I'm going to grab some paint again. Oh, that's way too much. Thank you, Christy, for your donation. Thank you so much. All right, I got way too much paint. I'll grab a paper towel. There. All right, now this should be wet enough. All right, and then I'm going to use this piece Hey, see? It fits right in there. All right, so let's put this down. And then we'll get this dry. Junkie Joe came back. Junkie Joe is back. Jennifer won 120 junk bucks on that FFA. That's awesome. It's almost dry. All right, I got a little that didn't get glued down right there. Use my finger. I think that was just to show you different types of stencils, Linda, that I have available. It's an old photo. That's why. You just get one. And I think it says you get just one. And that was scattered flowers, you said? Yeah, scattered flowers. Oh yeah, in the sample, I'm just showing you that what my stencils look like, 4-pack of them that I had. But if you look at the description, there's just one. There's just one. Okay. Alrighty. So I think this is ready to cut off. So I'll cut this strip. I could fold it over too. And I think I'm going to cut it. Okay. All right. So I've just taken an ugly piece of paper and put something all over it. All right. I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my scrap of paper. I've got my Shabby Stitches rubber stamp. And we're going to stamp on here some faux stitches. So I'm just going to go across here. I just grabbed a piece of paper because if I stamp on my mixed media mat and then I put a piece of paper on top of that stamped image, it will transfer. So to prevent that transfer, I've used a scrap of paper whenever I'm stamping, and I might stamp off the edge. Okay. All right, so that's just one side that I stamped on. You see that? Thank you, Angelica. All right, let's go here, 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 and then we'll go here. Stamp. Stamp. Now if you sewed and you go all these lines, your stitching will come through on both sides. So that's kind of cool too if you want that effect. Alright, I stamped on here. And the next thing I want to do is I want to make some pockets. I've got another gel print here that I can use. I'm going to grab, I got a couple of dictionary pages here. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I've got this bigger dictionary page. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. It'll be thinner than cardstock, but thicker than a sheet of paper, just a single sheet of paper. So it'll be sturdy enough probably for pockets. So we're going to make a couple of pockets on this card that I just collaged all of those prints on. Okay. You just got a weird unmarked package and you didn't order anything. What did hubby order you? Well, open it and find out, Vintage Honey. Yeah, in other words, I'm using a drop sheet. You got it, Kristen. Hey, Dina, make sure that you type !raffle. Okay? Alrighty, so I've got this piece that I just glued. And I think what I want to do is I want to take this piece. It's still a little damp, but I'm going to fold it in half. Okay? So now I've got this thing that I folded in half. And it's 5 inches wide by about, let's move this over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 inches tall. Okay? And I think what I want to do is trim this piece so that it is under 5 inches wide. Okay? So I'm just going to go over here to my paper trimmer, trying to see which way is straighter. And I'm just going to go just inside 5 inches and trim that. So that's just inside 5 inches. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this relatively plain, and then I'm going to use strips of gel prints on here. I think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to take this, and this is going to be like a triple pocket, if you will. I'll fold that back, then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm making this big, see here, it's going to be like a W starting upside down. So I'm going to come back here and fold this. Mystery! All right, so we've got that so far. And then I'm going to come up just a little bit above and fold this. And then I'm going to come back here and fold this one. And if you do it right, you can keep it pretty straight, but sometimes I get a little wonky, so it happens. And then I'm going to take this top portion and fold this over just a little bit. Okay, so now I have this little stair step piece. So there will be 1, 2, and then this will be the third pocket in there, and it will fit inside here. And I think I've changed my mind. I'm going to leave this without a gel print. I am going to put it in a spray box. And let's grab a different stencil. We can use this one. This is another peacock stencil. I'm going to grab some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. So I've got the Christmas Cherry. It's a real pretty pink. And I've got a little journal card here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz. Let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to spritz this over here. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way because I want the pattern this way. All right. So I'm just going to spritz this. I'm going to lay down a couple of journal cards. I'm going to put one right here. And I'm going to put another one over here. And then I'm going to grab a sheet of paper and lay that down on top and press everything. This is a great way to get a fun journal page that's really just kind of haphazard. So now you've got this little space and you could stamp or doodle around that, and you've got natural little journal spaces there. And then you can just spray the back side if you want. Usually I'll go ahead and spray them even if I don't use them that way, but I like doing that. All right, so these are some journal cards I made. So they're going in different directions. And then there's the page I made underneath. And then here's my little pocket that I'm going to use. Okay, so now I'm going to add some distress inks here. You love that? Yay! So I'll just do some distress inks on these edges. So it's another way to use up book pages that you have. I just happened to pick the side that didn't have a lot of text on it, so I thought that would be kind of cool. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Shabby Stitches again to stamp on here. So I'll just line this up with the edge and stamp. Like that. And then we'll go on this side, across the bottom, and this way. So if you want to take this to your sewing machine, you would just sew here, and then you would sew there, and then you would take this and fold it all up and sew around the outside edge, and that'll get your stitches all the way around and close up your little pockets. Okay? You love it? Yay! So much pink, blinded by so much pink, Christy. All right, so that's going to go in here. So I'm going to glue this together. So what I like to do is, if I'm only gluing, I'll put a little glue under here to close this gap up. Okay? And then I'll go ahead and put some glue in here to close this one up. And then I'll put some glue under this top flap. Close that up. Thank you, Vintage Honey. Okay, and now I'm going to take and put some glue here and here and close that. And I'll open this one up, put some glue here and here. Okay, and I'll just press these for a moment. Oh, thank you, Mala. Thank you. All right, so we got that done. All right, that's going to go in here. And I think I'm going to put it right here. And this is going to fold this way. Okay, so it's like a little booklet. So someone that loves pink, here is a lot of pink for you. Okay. Put that right about here. And it kind of lines up, you know, with the stamping I've already done on here. And then I already have, is it going to be tall enough or too tall? No, it'll fit. Okay, so I've got these journal cards that this one I'll fold. And then it can be put in there. See? Alright, so let's see what else. I think I'm going to put another little pocket up here. Why not? This one I'm going to do a little differently though. I think what I'm going to do, because we have so much pink, no, maybe not. Do I want to use a gel print? Maybe I'll use a book page that I've painted. And I'm going to glue it to another dictionary page. Sometimes I like my pages just to be a little bit thicker. Because if you just use one layers, they'll tear so easily. Alrighty. All right, I'm going to take this and we're going to lay it into the box here. Since I want to use it in this mode, I'm going to find a stencil that I can use. Oh, this will be good. This is one of Stencil Club's again. And it's a different pattern, you know. And this time I'm going to use, where is it? No, I'll use the same pink because I want it to match. We're already in that mode. So I'm just going to spray. And I'm going to grab a couple more little cards back here. Ah, my stuff's falling. It's starting to be an avalanche. All right, right there. I've got just like watercolor paper. And then I'll mop it up. So there again, by doing that, I get an unusual page I can use. Christy wants me to use blue. And then that's the little cards. And that's the page I just made. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut this to be 5 inches, a little under 5 inches wide. Yay, vintage. It's not vintage, it's still bright colors. And I'm going to go ahead and I'll cut off this portion up here. Alright, so we're going to do the same technique where I take this and fold it over. I'm going to make it a deeper pocket this time. And then fold it up a little bit. I could have sprayed it after I put it together. You get a whole different look. Alright, that one's deeper. So I'm really making these pockets kind of deep. See here how far down they're coming. And then this one I'm just going to fold over the edge. Like a so. I just do my own thing. There's nothing wrong with being you. Alright, so now I'm going to put some Distress inks on here. I've got little scraps over here to the side. I think it's funny. Yay, vintage! How is pink vintage? This one kind of has a shabby chic color vintage to it, doesn't it? Oh, vintage honey got 120 junk bucks on that one. Good job. Must order glue at Tape Runner. Alright, I like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp on it like we did before. So let's grab the shabby stitches that have disappeared. Here they are. Alright, put that right here. Across the bottom, up the sides, and over here. Alrighty. If I don't put things back where they go, then I'll be looking for them here in a little bit. Alright. You're welcome, Vintage Honey. So we're going to glue this together, and that's going to go up here, and it be a little pocket. So we'll have 2 little pockets. I may change it and put it here, though, like that. Yeah, okay. So, glue there. Glue here. glued that piece already. So now we're going to glue up the sides. Glue up the sides. Press it. 80 cards, wow. Thank you, Dina. Thanks for being here. $80 cards, that's a lot of cards. Been there, done that. Alrighty, I think I'm going to put this guy over here. Alrighty. Oh, I know, I covered it up, but you can still kind of see it. See, you can see it there. It's peeking out. It's peeking out. So that's the outside. And this will be the inside. Okay? All right, it's 3:05. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do the last free raffle. And then I'm going to play around with these journal card pieces here. I think that'll be a good one to put there. So I can add some distress inks to them. And I may need to use the other glue because we're on acrylic paint. And the best glue ever, this cap's broken, seems to work better. So I'm just going to put a little glue there and over here. Let that air dry for a moment. A year or so I made Christmas cards for a local shop. I've sold 3, had 47 cards left. Yeah, that happens. I made a couple years ago I made 200 Christmas cards, and I think I have about 10 left. I sold quite a few that year, but I haven't made cards in a while. All right, this is almost dry. We're going to add some distress inks to these guys. And let's find, oh yeah, I can use this. Got some ivory paper here that I can cut. Okay. All right, squirrels amok, amok, amok. All right, did y'all enter the raffle? All right, so this last raffle is going to be for one journal, and I'm going to show those journals. I'm going to get this stuff out of the way for a moment. Put this over here. All right, so we cleared off the space a little bit. I'm going to pick the winner for the mop-up pages, and then I will start the last raffle. And you get to pick which journal that you would like. And I'll kind of show these off here in a moment. I'll read off all the names to see, let y'all know who was here and made a donation today. Okay? So let's pick the winner of the mop-up pages. You donated the rest of the cards to Senior Home? That's good, Angelica. Oh yeah, the candy cane order is super cute, Rhonda. I really like it. It was a good job. All right, I'm making sure y'all are in the raffle. Y'all in the raffle. All right. All right, let's pick the winner. The winner of the mop-up pages is Kristen Hamilton. Congratulations! You won the mop-up papers. Okay, I'm going to start the next raffle here in just a moment, but I'm going to read off those that have donated. Christy donated twice so far that I can see. Barbara Favre, Vintage Honey, Liz, Raven Patel, Regina, Michelle, Christy Clover, T. Byrne, who is Tanya, Carrie Barbara, Lori Merchant, thank you for your donation. Kristen, Janice Brammer, Barb Dingwell, Angelica Menzel, and Diane Ditzenberg, and Nettie Girl, and Kathy Lake, Tiger Lily, Karen Owens, Jennifer Smith, and Carrie Barbara. Thank you all for your donation today. You are eligible to enter the last raffle, which is for one of these 4 journals here. I'll get that started here in just a moment, so let me reset. Congratulations, Kristen, for winning the mop-up pages. And this is for one journal. Alrighty, this is going to be donators only. So I'm putting the text in there. All right, it's in all caps. Even though it says it's open to everybody, it is not. It's only those who have donated. If you didn't donate, you're not eligible to win the journal, but you can make a donation of any dollar amount. Remember, making a donation also gives you free digital downloads from my shop that I offer, as well as a discount on my shop items. All right, so let's open this giveaway. Aww. Yeah, the snowflakes are pretty cute. All right. Gotta scram, Rhonda. Have a good one. Bye-bye. All right, so now is the time. This is one. It's got the flittering gems pieces on the front. These are using leftover projects that I had laying around on my desk. I just made a whole bunch of journal pages and journal cards. Some of them are Calico Collage images, mixed media stuff. It's just a variety of things. I did a tutorial during live a couple of weeks ago on how I made this page with the little fold out. So that is one of the journals. And then this is a Christmas journal that's kind of like an Advent journal. It has numbers for every day of the month. It's been rubber stamped. It's used mixed media pages, all kinds of stuff. Hey, Sandra, thank you so much for your donation. Make sure you enter the raffle. You just got here. Well, good job. So this is for a Christmas journal, so you can choose this one if you so feel led to do so. And it's one that I made a while back. There's a tutorial or two that shows how I made some of these pages. This is another mixed media leftovers journal that I made, mixed media cover. This is one of those mop-up pages that I showed y'all earlier, another variety or version of it. Mixed media pages. This is a little hidden pocket right here. So that's one of the journals. It's got another flip out here. Okay. And then the last one, this was made by Casey. She's a new follower of mine. And she made this journal. It's a 3-ring binder. And it has lots of little goodies. She's even, you know, these little hearts, heart flower, and a charm. These kind of look like they're out of a magazine maybe, or a catalog. And these would be real charms that you would use, you know, purchase. Some different papers in here. Lots of fun room to write. And it's nice because of the fact that it's the 3-ring bind method. You can then add your own pages to it. Love the journals. Thank you. Love the Advent one. Thank you. I thought I would offer that to y'all. I made it last year, I think. Or maybe the year before. It's been a while. All right, so let's finish this little project. All right, the best glue ever should be dry enough. I just saw that some's trying to squirt out, so move that. All right, so my theory of this is you would put this in your journal, and it could, one of two things. It could go over the page like this. So then you could flip it up and have the tags and journal cards. You could put it in a belly band. So put it in a belly band like that, if you so choose. So let's finish decorating this up. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 pockets. So let's use some of these journal cards that I started with a little while ago. And let's add some distress inks to them. I think these will be good to use. And I think I'll get out a couple of, I've got some ivory paper here. And I've got a tag punch. Maybe I'll punch them into tag shapes. Okay. And I think this one is too tall, but I'm not sure. Does it fit on this one? It's really kind of too tall. So I'm going to just fold this. No, I'm going to cut it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it in half. Let's cut it in half. More bang for the buck. Yay, Kristen, I'm so glad you won them. I'll be mailing out stuff tomorrow and Friday, which is Friday and Saturday. If you have an order, it'll go with your order. If I've got all the stuffs, I'm waiting on some rubber stamps so I can finish shipping out some orders. Which reminds me, I need to text her again and see if she's got them ready. Alright, so we've got a few little pieces there. And I got these squares. Let's see how big these are. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches by 6 inches. So I'm going to cut these in half, make them 3 inches by 6 inches. No, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do 2.5 inches by 6 inches. And then I'm going to just go to 3 inches this way. Because so now I have a 2.5 by 3 and what is that? 3.5 by 6. Okay, variety from the same piece of paper. And I did the 2.5 because this little punch puts a tag shape at the top. Kind of cute, huh? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put this over here. All right, so I got some tags. I'm done with this guy. All right, so now I'm going to get a scrap of paper. I've got these 2 pieces, and I'm going to get out this vine in the sepia colored Ranger. I haven't used this very much, but I thought it might be kind of fun. And so I'm just kind of pressing it to the whole ink pad, and I'll just kind of put these together, and I'm just touching it in the middle so you don't get those hard lines, but you get a pretty pattern on there. You like that? It's a pretty pattern. This bag where it belongs. Put it back, put it back, put it back. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and fold it in half. Fold this one in half. And I think I'm going to round the corners because I think that'll be a cute look. So we're just going to go ahead and round these corners. So I'm making this little triple pocket folio thingy bopper. I don't have a name for it. It's using what you have, okay? So I've got these pieces, so I'm going to add some distress inks to them. Okay. You like it? Thank you, Liz. You like the tag bunch? It's one that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Alright, now we're going to just go around the tags. And I made them shorter so they would fit in the pockets. Oh, I better do the back side too. Just adding some distress ink to the pages. Oh, Raven's almost there. She's at 1831. Nope, it can be an ornament. It can be anything. Just don't go crazy, you know. I love the work, but don't spend a lot of money, especially because of the shipping. And you know, when y'all ship stuff, if it's flat, you can put it in a flat envelope. It'll go fine. If it's chunky, then you'll need to put it in like a padded envelope. All right, so we've got these pieces. I think this needs some pink. Let me see if I got some pink ribbon that I can use up. Oh, I like this one. It's kind of different. It's pink and purple. And I've got this one. I think I want the circles. This is how I do all my ribbons now, or I have been for a while. I unspool them and put them on like a 2 by 2.5 piece of chipboard, and that seems to work better for me to be able to see the colors that I have. It takes up a whole lot less space, but at the same time, I'm not buying any more ribbon unless it's white or ivory, because I find that it's just easier to get the color I want by spraying it with Tattered Angels. So I am trying to use up all of this, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Ribbon that I already own. So whenever I find a project, I'm like, okay, let's go see what I got. And then it'll stay on my desk for a couple of days, and hopefully I'll get it all used up. Yes, purple. We got a little bit of purple. All right, so I'm just going to pull this through. You want to do it gently, because that hole's not very big or sturdy. You could put hole reinforcers on here. I don't. Okay. Some ribbons you need to put I don't do it, but a few of my followers have said they'll put a drop of glue to keep it from coming untied, if you will. I don't know, I can sit here and fiddle with it forever. So I'm going to quickly put these together. I'm going to grab a couple of rubber stamped images, I think, and maybe some of my little black inspirational words. It's dark outside. We got another boss fight going. All right, there's another one. Oh, Angelica, am I supposed to be listening to you? I am kind of stubborn, though. I'm trying to look at the chat. So if y'all have something to say, if you have any questions, now's the time. I'm going to finish putting this together. Oh, the deadline for the ornament challenge, I'm going to say is December 24th. Okay? Yeah, Christmas tags for presents for sure. For sure. And you don't have to do a lot on them, you know. All right, so we made some tags. So I've got 4 little tags, 2 of these, 2 of these. We've got a little bit of variety here. So I'm going to put these 2 smaller tags down here at the bottom. And then I've got this little peacock tag here. Here's a folded one, so I'm going to put it right there. And let's go put this one in the back. And we'll put this one right behind it. Okay, so we got variety. So I'm going to flip it over. And we'll put these 2 right here. Put this one right here. And this one. And that one. Do you see all that? So now we've got this fluffy little container. I'll kind of loosen them up in here. And let's put something on the front here. So let's look in my fussy cut stuff. I've got some fussy cut flowers. I could put something like that on there. What else do I have? It's not pink. All right, so let's do that. So we'll put this on this side. And we'll put this one on this side. How's that? Okay? Gives you some time to plan. All right, let's glue this down. Oh, yeah, Liz. So let me show y'all right here behind me. This is a little dress form Christmas tree that I have. And if y'all send me a little Christmas ornament, it can be flat and in a regular flat envelope, I will put it on the tree. I'll show it on the live stream. I'll put it on the tree, and I'll award you 200 junk bucks for sending an ornament to me. And thank you for that. It's just as a Merry Christmas. And then Christmas, I will do a drawing, and you'll get a prize. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet. We're going to work on that. So it's just little ornaments. This one's made of paper. This is paper, paper, paper. Okay? So there you go. Stencils. Thank you so much, Jennifer. All right. Thank you. All right, so I'm just putting glue on this rubber stamped image. Ah! I'm going to get my paper towel and wipe off the excess glue. It happens. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. You like it? All right, so I'm going to flip this over and put this on this side. All right, so now's the time. If you have made a donation to enter the raffle, okay? Enter the raffle if you've made a donation. And we're going to draw here in just a moment. Get my little word phrases out. Life is what you make it. Always dream big. You're welcome, Liz. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put this right here. And I'll flip this over, and I'll put this over here. Maybe some journal making supplies for the winter. Maybe. That may be what I might do. Maybe put like a little kit together with a stencil and that kind of stuff. I've got a couple of extra stamps. I may even put a stamp in there. Alright, so now I'm taking some tulip dimensional paint. I'm just going to rub that over the image. I found that if I use my finger a little bit, it doesn't put it on quite so thick. And it just gets that touch of shimmer. It kind of reminds me of a vintage card. Alright. Not so long on Monday. I won't, Angelica. I know it's late for you, lady. All right. All right, so there's what the inside looks like. I changed my mind. I was going to put little words on those, but I think I'm going to leave them so that there's plenty of writing space to be able to use those. So is that kind of cute? Is that something you could do? You could put that over a journal page, under a belly band, and then you have additional journaling spots. And it'll even stand up nice on a desk. It'd be a good gift to give to somebody. All righty. Did I hear stencils? Is everybody entered into the raffle? I'm going to put a couple things away. All right, I'm going to grab the journals, and whoever the winner is, you just need to tell me which journal that you want, and then I'll get off here. I got to run some errands, work on a few things, okay? Thank you, Christy. You love the pink, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. You love it? Thank you, Tiger Lily. You like the flippy floppy thingy, Angelica? A journal within a journal. Exactly, Vintage Honey. Exactly. That's drying. But so you've got, you know, more space right there. And you could, I made some, but these are probably too big. This is some scraps I had. So that's a scrap of craft color, and then this was some mop-up papers, so you can make little booklets and put those in there too, so you have even more writing space. Ready for Hunger Games. I like it. I think it turned out pretty cute. I just came up with this idea, y'all. Okay, I didn't, it was just, I have this piece of paper, let's see what I can make. And that's all gel prints. Alrighty, ready for the Hunger Games. Alright, so we've got 4 different journals here. The Christmas journal, mixed media journals, the journal by Casey. I'll leave that right there for now. So let me know when you win and which journal you would like. Okay. Y'all ready? Are you ready for this? Let's rumble. Thank you, Sandra. Alrighty, let's pick a winner. I'm waiting on the Lender's Hunger Games commence. Thank you, Tiger Lily. Thank you so much. Yeah, embellishments and for the journal. Exactly, Carrie Barber. Because you could, you know, put an altered paper clip, or you could put ephemera in here, and then you could just make this go over the edge of the page, like I said. So as you're working through the journal, this becomes your bookmark, you know? So we'll see. All right. Chunky Joe, I need to win. Yay! Please, Junkie. All right, let's see who's going to be the winner of the journal. All right, pick a winner. Only those who've donated are eligible, and I'll check. All right, let's pick a winner. Christy Clover. Let's make sure. Is she on the list? Was she on the list? Was her name in there? Let's see. I believe she was. Yep, there's Christy. You won. You donated and you won today. Christy, let me know which journal that you would like, and I will get that shipped out to you. Lucky Christy. It's been a while since I've seen you, Christy. I'm glad you're here today. I'll show off the gel prints a little bit while we're waiting on Christy. If you need to see one again, let me know, Christy, okay? All right, I'm looking at the giveaway. I'm waiting on her to... So this is one of the gel prints. That was using the Snowflake stencil from the December Stencil Club. This is a stencil club. I think it's September. There's another stencil club. That's a stencil club. Oh, I was having fun. This is the Arrow stencil. This is the Retro Panel 1. There it is again. There's the arrows. Here's another snowflake. I will be scanning in some of these gel prints that turned out really cool. think this was from the August Stencil Club. That's the Moroccan stencil. Oh no, it started to stick together. There's a Moroccan stencil. I did the snowman today. So this is the snowman stencil. This was the stencil laid onto a piece of paper so the paint transferred. And that was another on the other side that had the white. So it kind of has this blue outlines. That was just a mop-up of the gel print with some bubble wrap. It's another gel print using white or ivory paint. Christy, which journal would you like? Which journal would you like, Christy? This is a peacock. Another one of the snowman. I love this color. I'm saving the best one for last. That was a gel print we made. That's another one. And then this was, I think, my favorite of today. And that was laying down from the November Stencil Club first with a teal paint. Then using the ornaments stencil with gold paint. And then coming back in with a blue paint to pick up the whole print. So it just really has this neat, iridescent, shiny effect. All right, Christy, I'm waiting on you. Which one would you like? Would you like the Flittering Gems, the Livage Moment Butterfly, the Christmas Journal, or Casey's Journal? Okay? Checking. Love the snowman. Happy Thanksgiving, Jennifer. Have a good one. What can be done with the digital downloads? Vintage Honey asks. You can use those for your personal works. You can print the pages and make them into something and sell that item. You cannot use my images for your own version of a digital download. And you can't just print the page and sell or give those away. Okay? I love the snowflake stencil. I'm glad you love it. Thank you. All right. The Advent Journal. Okay, Christy, gotcha. Christy got the Advent Journal. Yay! Well, y'all, if I don't come in on Thursday, I will be here Monday. But I will say to you, Happy Thanksgiving if you're going out of town next week. For those of you in the United States, welcome. Thanks for being here today. I really appreciate you showing up and supporting me. It just makes my day. It makes me so happy. So I'm glad to have you here. I guess this was from last year because I had the snowflake stencil and the tree stamp. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a wonderful day. Writing. Did you get it all, Angelica? Christy Clover got the Santa. Alrighty. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to get off here. I need to eat something and take a little break, go for a walk. I've been sitting for too long. So I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, Carol. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll be back Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. Happy Thanksgiving. All right, we'll see you next Monday. Y'all have a fabulous rest of your day. And thank you for being here. Angelica and Diane, thank you. Diana, thank you for your help. Those of you that won, make sure you head over to my website and fill out the Contact Me form with your mailing address, okay? Thank you. Y'all have a fabulous day. All righty. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. Bye.